It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
A run. And here's Mason. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's it.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's caught by Tesla. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
We'll go play action with Goff. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
33-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing here is Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got Douglas going deep. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On play action, Goff. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
on second down, it's Gibbs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go.
And he's in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Vikings 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
For the Lions.
Price now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. From the 25, here's second down and 9. Has completed to Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. From the 43, it's second and 3.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 31, here is second and 5. They'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's another Vikings.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Rikers good with the extra point. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
The Lions called their first timeout They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Detroit.
Goff to throw on first down. That's right side and into the hands of Tisla. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10.
Encroachment, defense.
The third quarter begins with a run, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Look at that, slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Vikings first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He takes off, and he'll give himself up here. So that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichert, good with the extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Complete
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
On the bootleg, it's Goff. That one's out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Lions 1st down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Josh Metellus, they're on the tackle.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
A run here with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
38-yard line.
3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now, Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the 1st sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kirby Joseph on the coverage.
To throw is McCarthy. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
That's 2
yards.
catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll step up and run.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for Lions. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14
Number 14
yards.
with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Lions, first down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Complete to
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. A little play action here with McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down short of the 1st down. It is a gain of 8, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Tesla. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Lions, 1st down.
A handoff to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Here's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's Tesla. And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions, 1st down.
Now Goff going to hold on to it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He was brought down
And
at
third
the
and
10-yard
final
line.
timeout taken by the
7-yard
defense,
pickup.
so a
Brings up
2-minute
2nd
warning,
and 3.
the only clock stoppage they have left. A give here to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
We'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This is 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. High throw, but it's reeled in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Here comes 2nd down.
Justin Jefferson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Vikings, 1st down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. 2nd down and 3.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And away we go from Nashville. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback can throw in a game. If you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shough working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And this one does not go far. We're down here, Shough. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It's a gain of 10.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Second and 1 at their 48-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shough. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. And it's third.
Etienne gets it on the drop. And he won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that drop.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ward off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's the line. He's going to run for it. This gets the 1st and more. And they take this in for the score. The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Etienne again. You'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Lante Taylor making the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chuck on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 41-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Rush coming for Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Shuck now on 1st down. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After
pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Let's see what they went with, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. From 37 yards in the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
26 yards. And the Titans first down.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Working inside the red zone. The screen pass falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Sending him on the dive. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Another for Pollard. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on 3rd and goal? Trying to get it with the option here. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. To 11. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. ETN on third down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. The Titans with Chinore DK deep to return. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15.
39 yards. That's another Titans first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 18. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Chuck now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
It's a gain of 57 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
At the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. Here comes the screen for Etienne. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Chuck working from the gun. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Pressure coming. It's Chuck. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
Saints 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the
year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation back dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
17 yards on the play.
On the sneak, here's Ward. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Titans first down. First and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here's Ward. Throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep to the way. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Saints and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. From the gun, ETN gets it. Escapes the defender. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the Saints first down.
Now a give to ETN running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shot. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All set now. 1st and 10. ETN gets it on the draw. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
13-yard line.
Shuck's going to throw here. An excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Troubles with the snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He's going to throw here on 3rd.
3rd and 7.
Galloping inside the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 37 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A loss of a yard.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on that snap are going to doom you every time. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. This is Devin Neal with it. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Shuck on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Hill. He'll have the 1st down and even more. Keeps himself upright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The The Saints now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give on second to Pollard. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
On 4th down, Ward. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
On the give, this is Pollard. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Pollard. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 56-yard attempt.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
The Saints and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On play action, here's Shuck. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shuck now from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Ward off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans down by only 3. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 here. Ward setting up the running back screen. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Brings up second and
Running Spears on second down. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
He'll look to throw it. Complete left side to Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Saints, 27.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First down. A gain of 11 on the
Setting up to pass.
And the Saints.
Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. Third and a lone yard coming up. To throw. There's that man again. It's Hill. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here he is to throw. Screen here for Neal. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Saints. The kicker on for the extra point.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Now to throw.
Now third down.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league setting.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason.
On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Hewitt up here in the booth. Veteran Matt Prater down on the field, ready to get us started. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. Showing a little burst so far. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking underneath here, it's James. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Purdy on the play action. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Nice gain there on second down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Bears in the nickel, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So a punt coming up on fourth down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Staying grounded with Swift. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Here's Swift on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane.
And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Getting the fullback involved here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming in line for another 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy to throw it. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This play goes for 36. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Third down.
Third and long for him here. Screen play here for James. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bears.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 7, 49ers 3.
Now Prater on to send it away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Play action now with Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Purdy throwing here on first. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Throwing from the gun. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Into the hands of Kittle. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's another 49ers first down.
There's a give inside to James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second-quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Bears 10, Bears 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the in route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
That's another Bears first down.
First down, Williams. That's caught by Burden. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun here. The left side finds Burden. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Williams on the play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass is pulled in by... And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the 49er first down.
From the gun is Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This 42 yards from the right half. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I don't think there's any question, this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Prater puts it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Clement. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Get over the middle, that's Odunze. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now here's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. He'll muster a little down to the 30. The Amador Lenore there on the stop. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 49ers 30-yard line.
On play action, Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Bears.
Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
49ers 13.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on second down. Now run, James. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy will sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Purdy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And they get to him again. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Chicago.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Nick Bosa on the stop.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Money with James. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Purdy. It's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the air again. Purdy. Scott Evans once again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another 49er.
Toss this one out to James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First down, Williams to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
38. 49ers 20.
Now Prater on to send it away.
To kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They run. It's James. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Give left side to James. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun is Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10.
Purdy throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
George Kittle. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Give Kirk another one. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the 49er first down.
Running this with James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on.
49ers 27.
Still down a couple of scores after that, and they're going to set up for the onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. This is James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
Austin Booker. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Purdy on first down. He's got it to him yet again. That is cuffed. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
That's another 49er first down.
First down throw by Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams fields the pitch. Will be yard at most there, and it's second down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he is to throw. Making the call himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons on Monday Night Primetime. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Falcons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
To the air on third down, here's Leonard. That's number 40 on the season for him. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Another run here for Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. They get 18 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Leonard now on second down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Rams.
They motion a receiver right. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
11 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Xavier Watts on the coverage.
To the air again. Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. The motion man is Nakua.
1st and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and goal. Williams. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
And the Falcons 1st down.
So we are through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on first and 10.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, here's Leonard. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Stafford now on third down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Play action. Here is Leonard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons first down.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. Open receiver is Dotson. 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. With the man, he's got it. It's London. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw once more, here's Leonard. Into space at the 45. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing again is Leonard. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Got him in. Downfield. It's Devontae. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
First down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, Stafford. A short one there. He's got Ertz. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. Taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Leonard now on 2nd down. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Bounds inside the 15-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Leonard now on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. This one is caught by Dotson. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll go again here with Williams. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Pup team headed out for the Rams, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Down the field, he's got one. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant.